Alright, so next order of business is to go deeper into the Vale. Yeah, junk collector. I have the same. I have the same thought. Especially my current apartment, where you know, there's I'm ground floor, and there's like another two or three above me, but it just stays too warm. Is my external wall west facing? I can't brain that actually. I'd have to get a. Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, that's south. I think it's. I think it's north facing. I've never thought about this before. I understand where you're going with this. I put zero thought into the direction that my apartment faces. Is this a freaking... What is this? A little robot head? It's... Yeah, it's like glass. Who are you? Casey. If you want to improve your Tail Raider Safari member stats, you'll need to worry about more than just their experience levels. You'll also need to check what tools they've got in their paws. The higher their proficiency, the higher their stats. Oh, there's even select target. I can choose. How often have games given you that for dialogue stuff? Where's the stair? Can I go down any further than this? Maybe not. Is this considered the bottom? I don't think I can get to the bottom here. No, yeah. I don't know why I've had that stuck in my head that I can get down there. After this stream, the next one is definitely going to be more R-Type Final 2. I've been itching to play more of that game, even though I played a bit during lunch. I don't know what it is. The funny thing is that there was normally, like... I normally had the feeling that it would get very grindy very quick, and I wouldn't get into it. And like after the first couple playthroughs and after I got the 3 main endings, I thought I was kind of done with it. But especially playing a bit more recently, I almost got a 1cc, even on normal, which I didn't think would happen for me. And now I kind of want to chase that. I'm understanding the levels more, even some of the levels are more difficult. Like the one level I think that I'm going to have to get better at for that game is 6-1, with the bouncing projectiles and that one corridor in the middle of it. But I want to go back. I think I can actually get a 1cc for that game.
Now is the time.
Right, let's try this again. Ready to make your descent into the depths of the Rotten Vale? Sure. I suppose we need to find a place safe enough for you to depart and Sidbo for camp. There, you shall resume your search for Zora Magdaros. And do not forget my request. You must think deeply. What is the Rotten Vale? I look forward to hearing what you come up with. Well then, off we go. Hey Kunzer, popping by to say hi, eating and probably going back to bed. Oh. Were you napping earlier? Nah, I know that feel.
traces of Zora Magdaros down here somewhere. I have a feeling I know what the Rotten Veil is.
Yeah, I kind of already know as well what the Rotten Veil is, considering the It took a while for me to remember, though. I just had to rip it out of my head. Because in my last playthrough, which was very short, only 11 hours back then, I did get that far. Oh, you've got the mask now, okay. But I don't. Favorite area so far? Nothing really stands out to me too much. I don't know if I had a favorite area in any of the prior games either. I think Ancient Forest is kind of bland. So maybe Coral Highlands, but I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that I could use as a qualifier for besides the aesthetics. Where does this just take me back? I think the Rotten Veil is thematically cool. But, you know. I don't know. Ooh. Got wall bugs. What is this? Oh, yeah. Can ask the Gill for some help. Was a bunch. I think Ancient Forest maybe is a little bit too mazy, I guess. I mean, a lot of their area design would not work if they didn't have the scout flies. A lot of it wouldn't work. I don't know if I consider that to be like good or bad. Do the scout flies enable more interesting design, or do the scout flies take too much away from the player? Like, and the player has no need to navigate on their own thanks to the scout flies. Then is that a net loss? Or, you know... You know what I mean? Oh, it's gotten all sickly down here. I thought I made gear for this as well. Maybe that's why I'm taking less damage. I kind of feel like I'm healing it, but yeah, I am. Did I get out of the, I guess I got out of the... Yeah, I'm far enough away. It seems like I'm still in it. Guess not. Probably should look at these tracks here. Want to tell us about the gas? No, it's not enough of a problem to care right now. Ooh, who are you? I don't know if this one looks familiar. Oh, that's exactly what it is then, right? Probably. Yeah, I like the design of the comic a lot. And it's a good recap for a lot of the stuff that I've seen described elsewhere. And the sad part is it describes a lot of my experiences to a T, and that makes me a little bit sad because like I don't know. Well, two things. One is it potentially gives me hope that maybe it's something I can address in the future, but also on the other hand, it basically says I've been living a potentially fixable existence for so long. And I hate thinking about the wasted time. Especially around 2014 when I had the most opportunity to reach for being a full-time streamer. And I blew it. And I know a lot of how I blew it. And I know a chunk of it I could have brute forced through if I was more focused. If I had it together. Not that I didn't learn a lot, but can I jump on these things? No. Oh, I could just run up here? No. Nope, I am just in water. Oh yeah, well okay, just arbitrarily I could just pick one and not the other to climb up. Dragonfell berry. Huh. And they're not autocraft, which is interesting. That means that there might be another use for it. It seems everything that has like one strong initial use, that's when they, that's the only major case where they'll autocraft for you. Hey, listen. What are you pointing to? Oh, alright, well I guess they finally got the trail, but like, what is... the freaking... The handler deciding suddenly to shout out, it's like, yeah, the scout fly's got it. I get it. This is why the handler is such a badly developed character. Like, it's funny too. It's like the amount of effort put into the handler, like on a fundamentally, like, if you were to go purely just the technical execution of the character, like how much, like, I don't even know how. I'm trying to think even the right word. Like how thoroughly fleshed out the handler is, and how much effort and the technical execution of the handler. It's definitely there, but it's like the core design is bad, and the writing is bad. Like I can feel like the tech designer and programmer types who worked on it did great work. I feel like a little bit on the art side, and especially on the like scenario design slash character design. You know, her personality is so rough. Please don't say no. Oh no. I mean, I'm saying no. Yeah, I had such a bad experience playing multiplayer in this game that I never want to play it again in multiplayer. I never want to play any Monster Hunter game in multiplayer. Unless I'm like mindlessly grinding something that I don't mind the experience sucking. Which will probably not happen for 100 hours. Remember older handler using hammer? Well, I guess part of what stands out to me. Here we go. Oh, we get the blue scout flies. Here we go. Oh, they're literally gonna give me the. Oh, shut up, handler! Get out of here. In Monster Hunter 1, was there even a handler in? I don't remember there being anything in Freedom Unite. Well, I guess it's because it's portable. Maybe they didn't feel like putting in the extra. They didn't either didn't have the resources or didn't feel like putting it in. I never played. The funny thing is, I never played original Monster Hunter, and I never played DOS. So, wow, this area is pretty cool looking. What monster am I on? I don't even know at this point. It's probably not going to be Zora Magdaros. Based on now, remember not to spoil these things. Based on what I'm looking at so far with the lower ends. Quit pinging. Who's pinging? I keep hearing the pinging. I think they're really trying to get my attention. Yeah. Shush. The funny thing is that they never ping so obnoxiously up until now. I wanted to just look at this cool ass scenery. Based on the story and everything so far, it seems like I'm gonna go find the corpse of Azora Magdaros. But yeah, what I was gonna say before is that the lower ends of the Rotten Vale looks great. I mean, the rest of it looks nice as well, as it's all poopy and it's all blood and guts and stuff. See, this is why I've been wanting to look around. Maybe find another armor sphere or something. No. Well, I mean, I got at least the 3 most relevant recent ores for me. Oh, they're probably trying to ping out stuff like this. Another Azora Magdaros. This isn't even a Azora Magdaros poop. This is like a dangleberry or something. Well, there's a big one, yeah.
The traces, but
oh, that's why I'm getting pings, because she's sitting there pointing in. Are you gonna keep pointing over and over again? Okay, no, okay. Big old dumb handler. I'm ignoring you for a minute while I grab flash bugs and stuff. Yeah, there's another mining outcrop. Yeah, why the hell am I paying attention to her? There's all sorts of good shit here. But lava poop. Yeah, look, they're everywhere. This place is great. Look. They're super dense too. I didn't have to run around too much for this stuff. Yeah, another Dragonfell berry that I haven't gotten too many of yet. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, screw the handler and her stupid orders. This place is a gold mine. Ooh, and there's honey and stuff. Oh, good point. I think I probably have plenty of gunpowder. It's funny, I'm trying to think of like so many different games depending on which game it is. Like, which one am I playing that has that has gunpowder that is scarce, or that I need to hold on to, or that I guess I'd have to swap out inventory for. I don't know what it is with my fridge. I don't know if you could hear that. Every while or so, It sounds like an ice cube is exploding or something. It's probably just my ice maker doing what it can. Probably trying to deal with the heat. My apartment being a little bit warmer than it needs to be today. Ooh, oh man, okay. Those I need. Crap. Raw meat I can get rid of, it's fine. It likes to make very fast tripping noises. That sounds a little bit more worrisome than the random cracking and popping and stuff. My fridge just sounds like an old man. Tired old man. Getting up after 3 or 4 hours napping on the couch. What, really? Well, I see. Oh, I don't want to leave good honey. Oh, I have plenty of honey back at home. Did it put it back? No. Got it from your mom a couple years ago when you moved. It's been doing that for a long time. I guess in that case, then, are you living in a house or something? I'm doing the appropriate life. I've got you know, maintenance takes care of what they can, I guess. Oh, you know what's interesting? They kind of look like they make these like stalagmites look more like warm, or I guess cool down Zora Magdaros poop. I mean, they're not. They can't be because of this, but you could fool me if they use the same model for sure. Yeah, this has been such an excellent trip here. Look at all this stuff. Yeah, I don't want those though. Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss? Still warm?
I know we've reached the bottom.
Oh, they do the muffled voice.
But what happened to Zora Magdaros? There's no place else for it to go.
I don't know.
I think we should split up and look.
Yeah, I like how my character reaches out. Like, yeah, that's a terrible idea. I think this might have been the last thing that I fought before I started my playthrough over again. I don't even know if I don't remember anything about how to fight it at all. Because when I was playing, oh jeez. When I was playing back in the day, it was multiplayer and everyone was doing the work for me and it sucked. I didn't get to do shit. I didn't learn anything.
What are you doing? Go!
Oh, dung. It's dung shots.
Don't stop! Keep going!
It's in the raccoon wounds.
No, she can't hold that thing off. We've got to help her.
Alright, okay. You sit there and get lost, and I'll be back in a minute. Oh, you know, can I drop stuff off here? Hold on. I don't remember if I'm allowed to do that. Oh, yeah, I should be doing this more often. I hope that stuff gets boxed. I hope I didn't fuck up. I know I've seen it before, but I like that the option is called "go outside" because, for me, for someone who never goes outside, doesn't do anything. I have no health and stamina effects. I guess I'm still maxed. Well, I'll leave that. Need to check, though. No, I'm not maxed. Why am I not getting shit out of this? Well, I'll get my attack up and my guess. Yeah, okay. Alright, hopefully she's okay. The feisty fighting grandma, not the handler who I want to just the handler needs to go. 23 in you're in your own small house. Are you renting a house then? You said same landlord. Or, okay, if you own it, then it's strange that you would have a landlord, unless it's like an HOA type of thing. But if you're renting a house, then what's the deal with the fridge? Wouldn't the owner of the house be furnishing a fridge? Maybe not. I paid nearly 3 times that for rent. It's terrible. Cost of living here sucks. I need to keep a lookout for herbs and stuff. 50-50 where the night one comes to the place? Every place I've rented. There you are. Hey. Here, right in the mouth. Or that. Missed me with that swipe. There's your roar, okay. I dodged the first one. Oh, what? How weak sauce. Really gotta turn off those notifications. Ah. Don't look at me. I need to go turn off the notifications on my phone first. Which I thought I already did. I really need to just... So there's an app called Tasker that I use for my phone, and I mostly scaled it down after work from home. But what I can do is I can make it look to see if I'm streaming, and then turn off the, Hey. There's a good... I thought that was a headshot. Hey, thanks for the raid turning helmet. Welcome, everybody. So what I can do with Tasker is set it up to where the moment I go online, it would turn off. Like the moment I start streaming, it would turn on.
You'll take damage if you try to move while bleeding. Crouch while standing still until the bleeding stops.
That's how you stop bleeding? Okay.
Good. With that here, hopefully this does the trick.
Hopefully what does the trick? I have no idea how I jumped like that. I wasn't paying any attention to that. Turned into a second email. Oh, no. Tasker for Android is basically an automation software. You might be thinking of Todoist or something. I don't know how I'm doing these ridiculous dodges that just seem to be happening. I'm doing the Mr. Bean dodges. Alright, yeah, maybe a little Mr. Bagoo there too. And this thing makes me bleed a lot. Who laid a trap? Oh, it's the paratoad. Yeah, what Tasker does is allows you to automate a lot of functionality for a phone. Like, if you're on Wi-Fi, you can do things. If you're based in times a day, you can have it just check, like, grab data from an API and just make decisions based on that. That swipe is very familiar. Shit, now I'm gonna be in bad shape. This could kill me right here. That one swipe was super familiar. Shit, I should be bleeding out. Oh, or whatever, it's fine. This works. But I was using it for things like, disabling Reddit if I was connected to the work network and stuff like that. Or I was doing it to remind me to open my windows if it was cool outside, because I would have it connect. Damn you, bug! I would have it connect to the local weather API and figure out what the temperature is supposed to be. That way, I'd be more likely to get fresh air for once. Little simple things like that. I don't know if I caught anything from you yet, Sorting Helmet, but thanks again for the raid. Sort of eyeballing the chat as I hope I don't get bum rushed by this thing. Well, I guess while we're here. But yeah, I've mostly stopped using task tracking apps because they don't make me more productive. They make me more depressed. Ooh, that was a good dodge, I think. I don't know if I healed at the same time and that just covered me or what. That's gonna hit me though. 100%. It's difficult to fight this thing and not take a hit. I got staggered from the side when I was trying to block that. And yeah, and being down here too is pretty rough just because of the... So aggro. I don't know what part I broke. Based on where I hit, maybe the tail. Ooh. Oh, I was holding R2, you're killing me. Miguel, what are you doing? I gotta be careful here, I can't see shit. Oh, thank you, Vigor Wasp. Miguel MVP. Yeah, Miguel is getting... Well, the funny thing is Miguel's health's not going down. I guess Miguel is blocking all this. Just getting knocked back really far. Oh, I remember that, yeah. Because you actually had the button for it now with Yeah, that's true. I was trying to remember what the input was from Freedom Unite, because you definitely don't have R2 with no. They've got paralysis clause too. I forgot about that being a thing. That's right. It's been a while. It's so weird that occasionally he just decides to just get up and go. I don't think it was R2 triangle circle. I thought it was like I think it was R1 triangle or something. You had something to quick block from Sheev. Gotta get better acquainted with the tells for everything. This thing is pissed. Oh, that's gonna get me. That's gonna kill me. Help me out, Miguel. Perfect. Okay, I tapped the block, though. That was a bad idea. Let me go grab the other one real quick. There we go. That's a good hit. This thing reminds me, just the super just violent angriness of this thing reminds me of Devil Joe. It's like a red pickle. It's like Pickle Wolf. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm starting to get down the timing for iframe dodging. Oh. That's gonna chip me out. One more hit is gonna do it. Oh, Miguel, come on, help me out. Getting tired. Okay, perfect. Okay.
Don't try to engage the monster when your health is low.
Oh, shush! This is like a day one tutorial. Get out of here. Stupid handler, idiot. Where can I even be to fix my shit real quick? It might have been R1 and both. I'm not really sure. I remember it being something like that though. You press two buttons at least at the same time. You're probably right. And that was in Freedom Unite. Like whatever it was, I very quickly got acquainted with it. Oh, come on. Where's the... They say I discovered Great Gyros. Where is it? I can't help but feel like you get, if you counter hit the enemy, whatever the monster is, I feel like you get you take less damage if you counter hit. Like maybe you have a little bit of defense mid swing or something. I never quite figured that out. I need to find some rocks or something for this. trying to think of that. Is that the pile right there? Slinger torch. That works. I might get this. Oh, I hit one of the flying ones for a big chunk of damage too. Oh. What is that all about? Is it rolling in the poison? It missed. It missed. Miguel, you're killing me. Where, did it just drop through the floor or something? There you go. Now oh, I see. They both don't like each other. Oh, I thought I rolled through it. That's not good. I'm bleeding and stuff. I barely almost started to recognize the roar. I don't know where the great Gyros went, but I think I'm safe for now. Let's see. Running out of potions and stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, there you are again. Oh, who got the... Oh, because it's got the poison... Or the... Not the poison, the power claws. Oh, you know what? It's bringing allies and mounting the attack. That's what's going on. Yeah, the other monsters are bringing in reinforcements. That's what's happening. That is saving my bacon, that's for sure. I never played Gen U. I don't know what the... I'm assuming Brave style is the like tankier style for Greatsword. Oh, I wonder if I can get up behind this thing. I don't know about sneaking, but I just want to jump on it. Nah, it's a ramp. Damn. Why can't it be that simple? Oh, just jump like an idiot. Oh, screw that. Miguel's got this thing upset. That's a reasonable shot on the head, I think. stop bleeding.
Okay, monster's trapped in the vines. Now hit it with all you've got.
I don't remember. I didn't even see the trap. Oh, really? Give me like 2 seconds for that. You suck. Also, where is that other dude coming from? You're not even in the map. Get out of here. Don't tutorialize me. That was a miss. I'm aiming how I wish Returnal had, or I'm hoping Returnal had aiming like that. You lost interest and just ran away. Come on. Oh, I see. It's because Radabon shows up. I was gonna say Oregon. Whatever. Yeah, get out of here, Matt Mercer. I got this shit figured out already. It's weak. I can see it limping. Okay, perfect. Okay. I didn't think I got that far, but then again, it's probably just a big adrenaline-fueled, angry, freaking meat monster, and you probably can't tell until it calms down a bit. Wait. Yeah. Got my hopes up. Alright, I bet you they're probably not going to point me in the right direction anyways. Yeah, look at you, fucking... Honestly, the pose and the entourage is pretty legit for Euros or whatever. Alright, where do we think this thing is? Well, my spider webs though first. I think I can make trap tools at this point. I'm not sure. Oh shush! I'm chasing a bigger monster. Where's my meat monster? Oh, honey. I need to keep an eye out for herbs and stuff. Ah, damn fucking best void thing. Get out of here. I'm realizing I'm sitting on flash bots and stuff too. I don't know why I'm not using them. Should be spamming them at this point. Or, well, I thought I had flash. Oh, maybe, you know what? Oh, I put it away earlier. Shit. Ah, okay. Oh, hello. Okay, hold on a minute. Gotta try to do this right. Sorry, Miguel. Whoops. Okay, that's a trial. Wanted to see how long what my distance was, right? Ah, just barely. Okay. Surely I'm gonna figure this out. Ah, come on. It's like, it's, the range is okay, alright. The range is deceptive. No! I missed my chance. I didn't even realize they would wake up so easily. Fine. Fine, I wanted to try to get that for the 600 damage or whatever. It's moving so much slower now. Alright, we're both missing our big attacks. I think if I don't even know if I got the tail cut or not. But if I did, it's long gone. Yeah, I chunked off the tail. I think I lost it though. It's gone. Maybe it's going back to sleep. Maybe it's gonna take. It hit the snooze. Oh no, never mind. What was that all about? A little butt scoot. I didn't even hit. You just tripped. Get out of here. I didn't even see a number show up. Still didn't get a good swing on that either. Really? I'm gonna time out on this thing? Get out of here. Alright, we got a beast mode, the stupid monster now. Get out of here, dumb red pickle. Kimchi monster. Whatever you're supposed to be. We need potions, though. So much freaking health for being a weak Buster. Bigger wasp, help me out. How much health do you have? Oh, is that... Oh, it is Miguel. I was about to say, I wasn't sure if that was Tail Raider shit. Come on, stop bleeding already, Jesus. Come on, I'm... Okay, good. Jesus, okay. Ah, finally. Okay, I was starting to get worried, yeah.
I'm waiting for you back at camp.
Freaking meat monster. I was starting to get pretty close. They said 5 minutes a few minutes ago. I didn't realize how close I was to a paratoad. And an herb, that would have helped too. Alright, Bella. I don't mind having a time limit on the fight. It's more a question of like, am I really doing that badly?
Where is she? I thought she'd be with you. I'm going out for another look.
Oh, shush.
No, you're not.
I was scared to death.
All right, easy, easy. I'm just glad that you're not hurt. Thank you. I was planning to hide until it moved on, but, well, you saved me the trouble. Now, that's enough. Now, we had a deal, don't you remember? Did you learn all you could about the Veil? Now tell me everything. What did you feel out there?
I smelled poop.
I think the Veil is where the monsters come to die.
That too.
It's their graveyard, and this whole land is a vast ecosystem revolving around it.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm not gonna kill all of them. Just, whichever ones I need the parts from.
You're right. The Veil is where monsters come to rest. They sense the end and make their way here. Their bodies become nutrients that feed the coral highlands. From death rises new life, which after a cycle returns to the Veil to die again. It's an ecological marvel. One that easily dwarfs any I have ever seen.
It never occurred to me how off some of the lip syncing was.
But, have you really considered the important question?
What's that?
Who's at the heart of it? What monster could serve as the nutrients for a system this large?
Lao Shen Lung?
What's the mystery behind the Elder Crossing? You know the answer.
They die here.
Bingo! An Elder's death is the catalyst. The Veil is Zora Magdaros's resting place. Or at least it should be. The clues are all here, but Zora is nowhere to be found.
It was drawing in energy, storing it as it moved on. Was it trying to deliver it somewhere?
How did you find that out?
I don't know. But I know who might. The first Wyverians have lived here much longer than us. Seek them out. Look,
You said it was drawing in energy,
raining life.
but I don't remember that. Yeah, she read the script. Is that why she's such a backseater? She reads the wikis all the time?
If only I could live another 300 years. Maybe that would be just long enough to see the end of this changing of the guard. Friends, you go finish this. I want to stay here a while longer. See what death has to give and life has to bring.
As much as I've been giving this shit here or there between the stupid handler and the story being a little bit messy, at least it's not the movie, right? Another armor sphere, that's good to get. Wish there was like a, like a quick, like I already know what this is. I don't want to have to scroll all the way down to take all. They have extra buttons too. Another button somewhere, even the start button could like skip you forward. You just hold X. Yeah, or I mean, yeah, I guess you could like. Yeah, I'm sitting there mashing buttons. Oops, hold on. Oh, yeah, I guess so. It takes longer. But it works. Emerald Durian, I mean, all durians are kind of green, though. Oh, yeah, I guess you could press... Yeah, I keep forgetting that menus actually wrap for... So, okay, the funny thing is that...
Good to see you.
A lot of menus don't... That sound in the background got my attention for a second. What was I going to say? So I've worked in UI for like 10 years, and it's so extremely rare for games to get the menu wrapping right that I forget that it even exists. I put wrapping in the UIs I've worked on. Usually I make it configurable because sometimes it's kind of annoying. Anyways, good work with your field reports on the Coral Highlands and the Rotten Vale. If our tracker and the Third's master both agree about the Rotten Vale, then we could safely assume that's the Elder Dragon's graveyard, so to speak. We should start focusing the Commission's efforts there. Yeah, that was quick. Welcome back, Mela. The question is, where Zora Magdaros has gone if it's not in the graveyard anymore? And the first Wyverians might be able to answer that question. I looked into it, and the closest sighting of the first Wyverians was in the ancient forest.
You can do this.
Head out there on an expedition and see if you can track them down. It's funny because Borderlands 3 UI was a strict downgrade from 2. That's often a thing. You don't always have the same team. You don't always have the same direction and the same goals between games. Even in the same series, or often in the same series. Head out there on an expedition and see if you can track them down. Because unfortunately, we're running out of time. Easy enough.
The first Wyverians might be able to tell us where Zora Magdaros is.
I think I already met that one. I just never talked to him, I think. What do you call it? What is that? Oh, just minerals and shit. It makes making an auto quit reload macro more annoying to do. I know that feel. I had, I mean, among other things. Well, some of the testing software I wrote was just like a lot of it, just auto scripts for games that I worked on before. Or really, honestly, more than testing, stuff to help do profiling and optimizations in past games. All good things come to an end. Alright, let me have it. See what you discovered. I got another armor sphere. 4 advanced armor spheres. We're getting better. And some print. Hunt some Piscine wyverns. With how much they want you to reset to farm bosses and such. In Borderlands? I feel bad that I did... Like, so somebody had gifted me Borderlands, the pre-sequel, and somebody had also gifted me the Psycho Pack for, I think, the same game? And, or maybe it was Borderlands 2, I don't know. I felt really bad that I bounced off of Borderlands. After the first game, part of it probably was because my desk setup at the time sucked, and it was really uncomfortable to stream PC games. Like keyboard and mouse games, I guess. I mean, this is a PC game and I'm playing it on my couch. But it sucked to play as... it just sucked to play PC games. But on top of that, though, I also I'm not a big fan of the loot grind shooter games. Or really, most loot grinds... not even grinding, because like Monster Hunter has grinding, and some other games, like R-Type Final has grinding. Especially R-Type Final 2. I think it's more so that I hate the randomized items. You create a sea of trash, and it's like... the entirety of the game starts feeling superfluous when every item you can get access to sucks. And, like, the best you get is small incremental upgrades. And most weapons behave very similar. Even though there's, like, a billion of them. Good thing is, too, in pre-sequel have community patches. Well, I am loath to trust mods for most things because
start looking for clues.
Mods and community patches tend to be very sloppy.
Don't worry. I'll be careful this time.
It's very rare to have, like, excellent community content. Because most of it's focused on just getting some specific goal achieved, ignoring everything from UX to performance, stability. So, like, I'm not the kind of person who's happy grabbing mods to make an experience not suck. To get a baseline, you know? Especially when, like, if I have to do that to make a game not shitty, then why would I not just play a better game? And I have a massive backlog of games that I'm interested in. But I mean, at its core, I think I don't like Borderlands as an idea. No. Guess I'll beat up a Jagras real quick. Yeah. You know, I'll come back. I'll go find this Wyverian. I'd imagine a lot of it is because they have different goals. They have a different target audience and different development, like different ways that they're gonna. They're going to different ways that they want to focus their resources. Like, it's not all like developers dumb, everybody's evil. You do see a lot of, like, there's a lot of decisions that developers make that don't make any sense unless you. It can often comes down to, like, priority on the way in. I know there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make any sense, like some UI things are very simple to implement and don't happen. You know? And usually that's closer to, like, whoever's designing and managing that on the way in doesn't put forth that as a design goal, and then afterwards it's more effort and more expense to go back. On top of having to, like, go through and, like, everything you touch ever, you have to go and test. Even if it's what, like, looks like a small fix, you have to do your due diligence, otherwise you break something. Jerp remove critical hits from melee in 3 compared to 2. Did they decide that critical hits were superfluous, or didn't, you know... There's probably a design reason. I don't know if it's a good reason, or I don't know if it makes the game better for, you know... You see a lot of cases where a lot of design decisions are made for the majority of their audience, even though it's worse for a smaller portion of their audience. So, I have no freaking clue what Borderlands looks like in the last, like, 5+ years, so I can't, you know, I can't have a... There's no way for me to tell with any sort of definitive stance whether or not they're doing the right thing for the game or not. But I wonder. But, like, keeping or removing crits, even like headshots and stuff, oftentimes is something that is worth doing from a gameplay perspective. Depending on the game. Like body part multipliers and stuff.
Like we both arrived at the same place.
Sometimes that streamlines the experience. Like, for example, imagine if there was body part multipliers for you know, headshots or weak points or whatever. If they had that for Risk of Rain, makes it a lot less rewarding to play. But think about where they want the player to focus and who enjoys that more. Like, it may make it a lot less rewarding to play for you, because that was the focus of your gameplay. But is it possible that the majority of their audience is not focused on body part multipliers, like headshots and stuff, and instead focusing more on things like moving from kill to kill, or, you know, any sort of combo or other bonus type of thing. Maybe melee is not a... Like, and you've always been fist weapon focused anyways. Which is not a... It's a niche playstyle. Especially for, like, Dark Souls and Turk Souls and stuff. You know?
The trail seems to stop here.
Oh, hey, could this be? What's the name of that or no, who is this? Here is Rathalos. Okay, I was about to say, I wasn't sure if it was Rathian or not, I couldn't see. But Angry and Fireball, that's definitely Rathalos. Oh, this will be easy enough. Maybe I'm using the wrong armor though. Oh, they're playing the crappy, like, generic, yeah. They're playing the really crappy track that they played back then for every freaking monster and made Rathalos such a terrible monster to fight. The Rathalos theme song is so freaking terrible. I've hated it since Freedom Unite. Can I just drop you off somewhere, stupid ass handler? Shoo. Go back home. There's a tent somewhere. Let me take Granny first expedition character instead.
Look.
Oh, there you are.
Found you.
I don't know if I've met this one before then. Oh, they speak the old language, I think. Or no, they speak something different. You wish to know where you may find the dragon with a mountain of fire upon its back? I possess that knowledge. But you are not yet worthy. Fight a Rathalos, probably, right? Only one who stands at the top of the food chain. So I need to go kill what? A pickle or something? Only once you've conquered the fire wyvern and the horned wyvern that have descended upon the forest and the waste. Only then will you be worthy. Well, you're a terrible judge of character because I've killed freaking everything up and down this place. Including your Rathalos. Retroactively figure me out, damn you.
Top of the food chain? Fire and horned wyverns?
Oh,
I guess we're
Diablos.
supposed to hunt those two monsters. It must be referring to
Wait,
Rathalos
didn't
and
I?
Diablos.
No, the Diablo. Oh,
Wanna
yes.
return to base and prep?
No, shut up, handler. Fucking, where are you? I'm gonna give you a fucking kick in the face. Give me here. What's the button to do this? I can't even remember what it was. I think it was, yeah, shoo. Just, oh, sorry, Miguel. You're not the object of my ire. I don't necessarily want to go back to the... Where's the... Oh, it's here. I want to check my equipment, though. When an enemy taunts and steps forward, the melee tracks to where she's standing, so it whips. You know, the funny thing is I have a very strong idea of what that is. If they taunt and move forward, I wonder if it's part of the taunt, and the model's origin isn't changing, or some bone attached to the model is not moving with it, and they're targeting whatever that is that's not moving. I've seen games that do that. Well, freaking Dark Souls does that. The back point of a character doesn't change depending in a lot of different animations, actually. So if you got to backstab an enemy, sometimes you have to do it from the side, depending on what they're doing. All right, what do we got body wise? These are. Oh, these aren't weak versus fire. I thought they were. Yeah, a little bit versus fire. Let's switch to something different. Bone Greaves, really? I don't know. Equipping Guardian shit. Get out of here. It's 30 defense, though. Shit. I'm gonna keep that. But anyways, yeah. What I'm basically saying, Dyson, is I think everything you've described sounds like decisions that they would make to streamline it in favor of a different audience. And you're not the target audience. The same way that I'm not the target audience for Dark Souls PvP, or most of Dark Souls. Same way that I'm not the target audience for the stupid handle that won't shut the hell up. You know. The same way that I shouldn't be defaulting to... try to do R-Type or even Bido difficulty in R-Type Final 2 until I get better with... until I get better knowledge of the levels and stuff and unlock more ships. In the same way that, like, Neo is not... You know, Neo is not a game for me as well, because I think the overcomplexity is superfluous. Yeah, I guess I can fight this thing without any... I don't need defense up. I just need to beat this thing up. It's just that they didn't really put much attention to melee, but do they need to, though? It's the same way that you say, like, they don't put... Oh, like, Dark Souls didn't put a lot of effort into making spells great. It's not because... It's not because they need to, and spellcasters are not the audience for Dark Souls. So, like... I think you might... Like, everything you're describing so far seems to lead me to the same conclusion, in that they're probably doing things for a different audience. There you are. Oh. Thirsty area. Hold on. Stand still real quick. Oh, got both of the hits in there. Perfect. I should not have turned. Okay, fine. Okay, Miguel's got the healing half, and I've got the poison half. All three trees have melee damage buffs. But is it meant to be a focus though? Like, just buffing something doesn't necessarily mean that it should be a focus. You know, lots of games have effects. Wow, this thing is so weak. Lots of games have effects for things like weapon melee. You know, like you take a shotgun and you do the shit. What is the name of that called? The you know, the weapon smack, the gun butt attack, or the, you know, pistol whipping people or whatever. Really? The tail came off already? Probably should not worry about the tail right away. Well, I don't know, Dyson. I don't know how to satisfy what you're looking for. I have no, I have nothing to pop this. Oh, here we go. Water moss. You had to be turned around, you dick. You just threw a fireball in my direction. Trying to jump off of this thing, but it's not happening. Fine. Fine. I'll just their way through for opportunities in a row. It's cool. But yeah, I think taunts into melee, unless like taunting has a special effect when you melee a target, I think that's just a bug that you're hyper focusing on. Stuff like that doesn't sound like, unless it's a core mechanic, like for example, like King Hippo in Punch Out, where it's like, okay, you know, he taunts you, you get him to drop his pants, you know. If they're not building the game around it, then it sounds more like a nitpick. But it could be like, it could be a legitimate thing. Like, for example, Hades has the issue of with Hades, they use a ground sprite to show the direction of the of your arrows when you're shooting the bow. And the problem with that, the problem that you have in Hades is that there's a lot of small enemies, and where the impact, like the impact point for your arrows is not the ground sprite. It's basically like halfway up Zagreus's, like, I mean, it's the same height as the arrow. Because I think they use models for the hitboxes. I think they use model collision, even though it's rendered down to sprites or whatever. Ooh, combo. Don't need that. I guess I do now. Oh, now I need it. Oh, another one? I'll take it. It's weird. So Miguel must have a stock of these things. Track center. Yeah, I bet you it's the model's origin then. It's something to the effect of the model's origin, and that's probably what's causing it to have issues. But yeah, I could imagine maybe there is an issue there. It's happening on like every enemy and every animation. I wonder if the development priorities just didn't fit that, and especially because Borderlands is so gun focused. Like overall, like their brand is shooting with a billion different types of guns. Maybe that just didn't fit. Yeah, and you know, especially with big scope games, especially with AAA games, that's an unfortunate reality of like you have to, you know, there are bugs that are guaranteed to just stay there. Yeah, they're not gonna get fixed. Man, Rathlos is fucking pissed. It's all claustrophobic and shit. Can't see anything. Want to get the big headshot. Why did you... Okay, I was about to say, I thought Miguel had popped the Vigor Wasp, and I was like nowhere near it. Let me finish. I'm thirsty. I thought that was a good headshot. Cut your nuts off. But yeah, Dyson, I think if you don't want to be upset about games like Borderlands, you gotta play more indie games. I think that's pretty much what I'm getting down to. Because there's always going to be random-ass bugs and obscure things, or anything that isn't so primarily the focus of a game as to be its brand. As you get more into AAA games, a lot of stuff that, especially for people with niche taste, or who play more obscure builds, they're going to get ignored by AAA devs. Just use the glider mantle. What the hell? Come on, you're killing me. I wanted to fly onto this thing. Get the well, now I should put it away, I guess. Still crashes if you go into vendors and add them too fast. I wonder if that's some sort of streaming issue. Well, outrunning loaders of all kinds is always a bad thing to do if you're allowed to. And I wonder, like, I wonder, is it possible that the stores are the vendors polling something online for like any special data, or is it all offline? I bet I know what it is too. It's something like they're finishing some process and the UI is no longer exists, and they're keeping a reference to it. That's a common thing. That's an easy thing to trip up on. Something weird with their shift service. So it is. So you mean it is still connecting online though? It could be something like they're not timing out. If you're talking about a service in the game, yeah, because they're doing async calls probably, or some part of resolving it is causing a big hitch when they're trying to respond to an event. Like, for example, they could finish or give up and then try to process that, and that's, that causes a hitch because it's expensive to do. Ooh, got the stun on that. Dyson, also, aren't you also on an older machine though? Aren't you, like, I bet you're on the lower end of the game's hardware requirements as well, and that's probably also introducing weird behavior. And it could be stuff that they just decided they had to tolerate because, you can only do so much for low-end hardware. 2015, yeah. Yeah, just like I'm on the low end now. Like my PC, with the exception of the GPU, was built in 2014. Not much of my stuff is significantly different. What hard drive do you have? Are you running on an SSD? Oh, you are? Okay, interesting. What's your CPU? Were you using a high-end CPU from... really? I haven't been carded in like 2 streams. Oh, I got a tail raider. I got a tail raider and immediately lost them in the span of like a minute. Hey, shut up, handler, get out of here. In the span of like 5 seconds. i5 6500. How does that compare to an i7 4930K? I'm realizing I don't remember where i5s are. Dual core though, so if you have anything else running, or not dual, well, I mean hyper-threading. Not like in the 90s, your PC's 2 years old. Well, it wasn't that bad. It was simple. It could be that bad. Yeah, you're right. Part of my 90s gaming existence as well sucked in that I was fooled by the naming convention for NVIDIA cards back in the day, where I went from a GeForce 2MX to a GeForce 4MX, and the difference was almost nothing. And I was so fucking pissed. Should have cut that. I remember afterwards getting like a... I think I went straight to a 6600, and that was actually good. But yeah, Dyson, I don't know at this point. It sounds like basically you're on the rare slash uncommon end of how you interact with the game and how you prefer to playing your builds and stuff. Well, I know for a fact your melee focus for sure is not core Borderlands, even if they have stuff that allows you to play melee the same way that in Dark Souls. There's a lot of magic in Dark Souls. They have whole sets of weapons and stats and shit in Dark Souls. But they're definitely not catering towards spellcasters in Dark Souls. The same way that even in Metroid Prime, people who are out running the loader via boost ball, especially early on, they're not most people who are playing Metroid Prime. Engine ass, get out of here. Busy. Oh, jeez. Who's gonna win this claw? I don't know. It's probably Engine ass, considering that Rathlos is almost dead. You better not cart me again, because there's two of you. Ooh, yeah, you're in really bad shape. I should have died there. I should have taken a big hit. How is Rathlos? Is this a stronger Rathlos than before? I have chunked the shit into this thing. Yeah, I'm getting roar comboed here. Are you gonna fight it, or can I fight it? Stupid turkey douchebag. No, leave Miguel out of the... Oh shit. Miguel is on a Jagras. I forgot, you learned how to do that. Oh crap, you lost your Rathlos. God damn it, come back here. No, I know that. I'm not looking for advice, but I know that. If I needed to get the kill on the Rathalos, then I would have been fine. But at this point, getting the extra damage and having the time to sharpen and stuff is probably more worth it, leaving it around. It's not going to kill me. Well, and an expedition, it doesn't even really matter anyways, but... Probably more likely to get carded by, where did it go? More likely to get carded by, being dumb around the Rathalos than the Anjanath at this point. Oh, I'm glad I didn't miss the jump, because... I figure the Scoutflies have probably got this figured out for me. But remember, for everybody watching, I played Monster Hunter Freedom Unite back in the day for hundreds and hundreds of hours. So this isn't my first rodeo. Even if I'm trying really hard to be super sloppy right now, because I'm just getting a little tired. And also, I've already beat this thing to death. Like, I don't know why this hamburger Rathalos right now that I've thrown in a blender is still alive. I can only imagine they gave me a bigger one just for story purposes, and the last, like the prior expedition ones were really weak. Something like that. Last one I went through just flopped. I killed it so quick. In that particular expedition, in really short order, it was like, you know, Jagras, Rathian, Rathalos, Anjanath, I think I got at the same... No, I don't think I fought an Anjanath. No, it was a Tobi Kadachi I fought during that one run. And just very quickly, like, monster to monster, I was getting kind of... I was making... Well, the remarks I was making was basically that... especially when I got to Rathian and then Rathalos, they hyped them up. They were supposed to be all big and scary and shit, and like they went from like the weak sauce monsters you fight, it's like a milestone, and then you forget about them in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, especially. In one of them, they hyped it up as the box art monster, and then ever since they've just been crap. And then they made them look like they were supposed to be a big deal in this game, and then they were super weak sauce. I thought I still had like a red pit or something on me. Oh, now you're weak, okay. Finally. Oh, did Miguel do that? Good job, Miguel. Alright, now we're doing the cuckoo drunken sprint. Yeah, that's when they become scarier too, because the hitbox becomes gigantic. Finally, use bag of potions. at least a foot shot out of that. There we go. Okay. I think the last time I fought a Diablos, it's I think it's my first plate. Last time I fought a Diablos in this, it ran away. The funny thing is that it wasn't putting up much of a threat too. Like, I feel like I had more trouble with them in the earlier games. And and they even hyped that one up too. Right, I think we're done. Yeah. Hey, what is that? Is it a moss mine? Oh no, it's just the Vespoid things. Some of the bugs in this game sound like pigs. Smallest? What? Really? How did it take so long to kill then? I was getting big chunky hits on that thing.
Next up, Diablos.
Well, last one I fought, I had the same weapon. I think I even had less damage on the... Well, I either had the same or less damage. And it went way faster. Well, I guess I did have more flash bugs, and I think I even had some traps and stuff left over. Oh, that's what it was. You know what it was? Stupid Trap Whiz was there, doing amazing work. And I don't know why I'm calling him stupid. Rope lift. Oh, right. Yeah, these are in the areas, right? They were asking for that. I remember. It's all coming back to me. Well, let me bring my big chonk setup for this. With all the goodies, and a sort of a lack of potions and stuff. I don't even have regular potions anymore. Oh, well, if I could, we could fix this. Can I like craft for my box? Oh, I don't have well, yeah, I guess I don't. Yeah, and I guess these are all coming from my box rather than on my person, maybe? Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. This inventory is massively confusing as all. Alright, Junk Collector, have a good night. I'm slightly better off. I think I'm out of herbs, though. Right? That's Ivy, right. I'm misreading this. Maybe now that I've got all this honey waiting for me, I think back at the botanist, this is probably why I have a quest.
You all good?
You went to the Rotten Veil, right? Well, you see, I've been formulating a plan that might help make my ancient tree grow. But I need to confirm something first. Don't worry, I won't trouble you with what exactly that is. Instead, could I trouble you to take care of the quest's persistent pests? That would really help out with what I'm trying to accomplish. If you don't take care of this quest, it'll really slow down my progress, and that's bad for all of us. Besides, it would be truly unfortunate for everyone if I was to become some monster's dinner out there. Don't let us down now.
Oh, it's you.
I'm not sure if that was new dialogue or not. Oh, I'm not even cultivating honey anymore. Okay, I gotta cultivate herbs, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna end up with a lot, too. Hey, thanks for the raid, Cammy. Welcome, everybody. Cammy, what were you streaming? Oh, just chatting, okay. Oh, Hades. clearly, Jerpbot has no clue what's going on. You end up just buying 999 potions when the gold vendors got a sale. I'm not like in a huge. I'm not like desperate for potions and stuff, but I want to make sure that I stay on top of it. Have I been? Doing like kind of mixed. Work has become easier, and like it's been kind of a lull for a bit. Stream's been good. I did a bunch of not only did I start back up with Monster Hunter World again, because I barely got started last time, and so this is like a new playthrough, and I barely passed where I left off last time. But other than that, I jumped into R-Type Final 2 when that came out recently. Beat it very, very quickly, but 1cc's are kind of my target with that, more so than just beating it at all. Yeah, mostly just chilling and streaming and wishing COVID was over, wishing that I can go out more easily. I do get an appointment for vaccination though. So the first shot will be tomorrow. So regardless of the state of everybody else getting sick with shit, at least I'll be less likely to catch it. Hunter, how have you been? As you can see, I decided to move to Astera. From now on, I'll be conducting my research here. You'll come by and see me often, won't ya? My specialty is melding, a technique developed by the first Wyverians. It allows us to change one type of matter into another. Do you have any items you're willing to part with? I'll turn them into something more useful. Or I'm not the Elder Melder. So, what can I do? What can I meld for you? How have you been, Cammy? I've seen your streams up and down, but I haven't been catching much of what you've been watching. I've just been seeing you on Twitch here and there. Seems like at least you've been consistent. I dropped off for almost like a week and a half. Half got busy, half been tracking down like paperwork stuff, and half being in the mood for not really so much in the mood for streaming and focusing more on video stuff for a while. And now I'm the opposite. I'm back to focusing more on streaming and not as much on video stuff, which is a shame because the Noita videos that I put out were really, really popular, and I want to try to wrap up the next one pretty soon. And I have like the video editing I'm doing for Noita now is like sitting on my longest run, I think, since the first time I beat the game. And I'm trying to finish up editing that. It's just taking forever because it's a very long. It's like a 10+ hour run. That I start doing things that make the game start to go unstable, and I think I have 1 or 2 more VODs left for that. Do I need help? Nope, I'm good. Items can be converted into points. Okay, yeah. No, I'm good. I really don't need any help. I mean, even if I was getting carded on a regular basis, I would rather struggle and learn than have everything done for me. When my first playthrough, so when I first was playing this game roughly around the PC release, I spent about 11 hours before I got sick of the game and put it down. And the reason why was because I jumped into multiplayer very early, and everybody already had like max tier gear, and everybody was rushing to go and fight the monsters that they already had the scout flies trained on. And by the time I got to the monster, it was just, you know, it was always dead. So basically, all I was doing was sitting there watching cutscenes, getting to the monster by the time it's dead, and rinsing and repeating. I wasn't learning anything. I didn't really understand how scout flies worked. I didn't even have any idea how to use the slinger very well. And it was just a big disappointment. And that was after playing hundreds and hundreds of hours of Freedom Unite back in the day. And I should have known better, because when I played Freedom Unite and X-Link Kai and the Wi-Fi Max, and then later on Ad Hoc Party came out, and I had the exact same experience. I went from satisfying Monster Hunter to multiplayer obnoxious, like frustrating, like grindy, rushy garbage. Yeah, I know how to play Monster Hunter. Yeah, I know how to use a slinger, and I know how the scout flies work and all that kind of stuff. Point cost for this stuff is really low. I didn't realize it was this low. Relative to how easily I'm able to get points. I paid so little attention to points because I always have enough Zenny for everything anyways. Especially with all of the recent, like, the login, like some login bonus gave me a shit ton of, I think it was like the golden eggs or something. Something gave me a lot of the, like the treasure items you can sell. So it's like, money hasn't been a concern. Alright, Pharaoh. Yeah, I'm so far, it's, with the exception of the stupid handler, which is I've heard that there's been more than one handler in the series, but this one is my first because I mostly played Freedom Unite. I played a small bit of Try, and Try didn't have a handler. I played maybe at 60 hours. Like, I got to the very last, the big giant underwater elder dragon in the end of the main story for Try, and I really wasn't in the mood to do another really long underwater fight, and I put the game down. Oh, you can, you want ores, eh. You know, I'm not actually gonna do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. I don't want to throw away items that I really want right now. Especially when I'm not really sure what I want to throw away. Alright, did I pull out the, let's see. Yeah. Pulled out all of the stuff I want to go fight a Diablos. That's one thing I don't have, though. I don't know if I can craft it. I need to see what the equivalent would be to Sonic Bombs. Screamer Pod, okay. Screamer Sack, crap. I don't even know where you would get that. But I don't have it. Yeah, I wonder if I could buy that. So the enormous beast came here to die. This cannot be true. What? Yes, it can. Oh, no, you're not who I'm looking for. Where's the dude on the stack of... Here we go. Sure you can tell by now, buddy, that I'm not the one to come to if you're looking for some kind of deep meaning to all this. I'd rather think about the simple things. Do you sell Screamer Pods, maybe? Or, well, I don't mind going straight to the point and buying. Wait, do you not? Really? I guess not yet. Yeah. Well, while we're here, considering I'm absolutely ridiculously rich. Oh, I should have been holding on to that for fighting Red Pickle Monster. Yeah, give me all the binoculars. You know what's funny? I always kept binoculars on me in Freedom Unite. I never have them on me in this game. I think a chunk of it is because Freedom Unite, you're looking at the entire game through like a, you know, a tiny ass screen and at like, you know, not 640 by 360 resolution, but it really felt like that. It might have been slightly higher. It wasn't 960 by 540. That's for sure. So hold on. Oh, this. They gave me a proper quest for this, and this isn't. Yeah. This isn't just another X. So the funny thing is, Rathalos, they're like, expedition, cool, whatever. In this case, yeah. Well, that's also strange. So, Rathalos was being done in an expedition, and that was considered to be a quest. Oh well. I gotta remember to use these things. Would have been nice to get a way to use binoculars outside of having to carry one in your inventory. Having it, oh, it was an investigation? Okay. That might make more sense. So you know how they give you, like, the glider mantle and all the other, like, equipable special items? Surprised they don't give you the option to do that. For, you know, for binoculars. I forgot to eat. Hey, Zog. Yeah, I did see photo mode, yeah, and that gives you more an ability to look around a bit. Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, there's the Screamer pods. Saying Screamer is such a strange thing for me right now. Screamer. Because I want to say Squeaker. I remember people being described as Squeakers back in the day. One thing I want to check is, I didn't check... I don't even know off the top of my head what Diablos is, what element Diablos would be. But I'm pretty sure it's not water. Thunder, I don't know. I don't think Diablos... I don't remember Diablos having any thunder element looking anything. I think Diablos is all like brute force and stuff. I mean, I fought plenty of Diablos back in the day. I don't remember paying attention to what elemental attack stuff that Diablos had. I didn't even remember what, if Diablos had any, like, resists or anything. Like, shit, I have the encyclopedia. I gotta stop calling everything stupid. Where is it? Hunter's Notes. I wonder if I fought one enough to know what its stats are. What its, No, I don't. Not yet. Well, I guess it's true. I haven't fought some... I never successfully killed it because it ran away. I ran out of time. It took me a while to even get to it. Otherwise, I think it would have been fine. I like how I'm getting all these Kelby horns, but I don't think I've made a single ancient potion yet in this. There's a twofer. Wait, did I mark him for tracking? Oh, not even on the list yet, okay. Well, it's gonna be out in the sand somewhere. The funny thing is I don't even remember what the recipes were for some of that stuff. I guess I can. Oh man, it's like some of the stuff still stands out to me, like not having to carry all the books around anymore to craft. Has that been a thing since the first? Well, since Freedom Unite? where you carry around the special crafting books. I don't know when they took that out. I need an immunizer, and I need catalyst and mandragora, and I need honey and bitterbug. Okay, so this is actually something I can do like conveniently in most areas. So they kept the crafting books up until World? Really? Flashbug. I'm trying to remember if I've ever done if I've ever thrown a flash bomb at Kazu before. I wonder if I've ever tried that. Because, I mean, they make it really clear really early on that Kazu's basically blind. In fact, it's so painful because of the lack of music. Oh, Kazu was such a frustrating fight. It's not that it's a difficult fight mechanically. It's a fight against your own patience. Or, in my case, impatience. You're not who I want. Yeah, I gotta make the loop around to where I should be. I guess I'll get these just for the hell of it. So people were saying that Rise has better quality of life features than World, right? Or at least equal or better. But do like scout flies exist in World or not World in Rise? Or that's probably that kind of looks very Diablos. Or does do the books exist, or I don't know, does autocrafting exist in Rise? Maybe autocrafting has been in like every Monster Hunter since Freedom Unite. I think Try had it, honestly. I think autocrafting may have existed in Try, and I forgot. I was like, the funny thing is, I should have liked Try, and I should have gotten super into Try. But the thing is, though, is that the entirety of my experience with Try was being disappointed that, like, my favorite monsters from Freedom Unite didn't exist. Probably kept them. Somebody was saying that there's a different engine in Rise versus World. It looks like the UI is significantly different. The UI is like, it's got the old, like, portable style readability, the big chunkiness to it. Where in this case, like, you can tell it's designed to be played almost in front of a monitor, more so than even a TV. Nope, not here. Probably. Like, the UI style, let alone the chunkiness and stuff. In Rise is markedly different, but a lot of the other stuff felt very similar to... It felt similar to World. Ooh, oh, light crystal. I was looking at the animation going, something special just happened. They used to just play a sound. They used to play the little, like, the full, like, the center screen banner. Oh, you know what it was? No, you know what it was? It was that they played the normal sound that popped up saying, you got this. They put it in the center of the screen and you're done. But then they played a special jingle when you got a special item like a light crystal or whatever. And I think they even had the third tier one for, like, golden egg or whatever. So, yeah, I can't remember how this worked. It's been so long. I remember digging out my PSP during the Great Texan Winter Apocalypse of 2021, and the battery, like the back of it, popped out because the battery had bloated up, and so I got rid of the battery. Here we go. And I barely touched my PSP since. I at least turned it on and make sure it worked, though. What is it, boy? Jimmy's lost in the well. Alright. Alright, Barrow. Why am I afraid of Barrow? Get out of here. Should taunt it. Oh, sonic bombs. Oh, they probably have the screeching pods, probably. I gotta go kill those things. Yeah, that's what they're trying to tell me. The screamer pods are gonna come from here. Yeah, get suplexed. Ghost train. Oh man, they are so ramping up the cinematics with this. I didn't even take fall damage. Why are you so worried? I got sand in my armor. Hey, remember me? Punched you in the face last time. Coming back for more. Seems like Jen with world's improvements and such. Oh, that sounds potentially bad though, because Jen seems too complex for me. Glad they kept the really high-pitched screeching from Diablos. That was a big feat, and the slide at the end of the charge. Turnarounds. Come on, there you go. You had to turn the other. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna beat on your stupid head because I can't break shit. I actually do higher DPS, I think, at the cost of sharpness for the bouncing. I was right. So before Worlds, where you couldn't see the numbers, I was always convinced that bouncing was worse for your weapon, but did higher DPS. And I think that's actually the case. Not close enough for the tail cut. Okay, whatever. I think I have a easy screechy pod. That's not it. Where's the other? Alright, Miguel showing me up with better depth perception and ranged weapons. I feel like the hitbox on that's a little bit big. Shit, I don't know sharpness for it. I need to get the next tier of sharpness, whatever the weapon ends up being for that. Oh no, Miguel! I really should just focus on getting the body shots. I want to get some decent DPS on this. Oh yeah, the scoops. Crap, he's gonna get out in like 2 seconds. Yeah. Alright, you know what? We're screw potting you. You get out. Dick. Are you tired? Not drooling. Wait, how many do... Okay, I was about to say. Oh, you know what? I really shouldn't try to tank through that. That's still... I'm not reducing the damage by much. Oh no, Miguel. Really? Okay. I thought I had a little more space for that. I feel like Diablos' hitboxes are a little strange. I guess we'll go for defense up. We'll go for the fish this time. Yeah, I really want the extra health, though. Or I guess I'm not going to get it. Maybe I'm still maxed. There you are. No, not yet. We'll use the little flash bugs. What would these even be? Can I even look at them? Did they say something? Flash flies. I was gonna guess, yeah. Did you forget about me? What? You cheater. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. I did have these, didn't I? Don't know why I'm not just using those. Should use all the big stuff. Do I have like a demon drug or something? Doesn't look like it. Do I have a... I do have a shock trap, okay. Oh, come on, come on. Like, don't do this to me. I just put this thing down. I can't pick... Like, I can only disarm it. I can't take it with me. Come fight me. Scrub. Right. Got bounce anyways. Shit. That hitbox is fucked. Did you see that? I almost died to air. Okay, yeah. So you got the old fuzzy off hitbox. It wasn't even the wing. I got hit by air. That was nothing. I don't know why I'm taking bounce bombs. I thought I had like one more pod. I have a flash pod. Fuck my sharpness. Yeah, it seems like the only way I'm gonna dodge this hitbox is to, it's by the skin of my teeth. Oh, there's a cactuar here? Come on. It's a shame I can't... I love to put, like, a poisoned meat or something, or any sort of meat lure next to it. Get that pile of hundreds over and over and over again. Yeah, if Diablos is going to be a finicky little hitbox monster, Oh, sucks for you. So now I finally know that's a thing. Okay, that hit I can understand. Timed it really poorly. Even though it's got a very late hitbox, and that sucks too. Oh, you combo me, I'm screwed. Oh, please charge it. Yeah. Oh, never mind, not like that. I thought it was taller. Oh no, yeah, that's gonna be... I didn't realize I got stunned. Wow, this is going downhill quick. This could be the first time I failed a quest in... I don't know if I failed a quest in Monster Hunter since... like... 100 hours ago in Freedom Unite, maybe? 100 hours of play ago in Freedom Unite. I'm not full. Because I'll be using my max potion or whatever I got. Oh, shush, I'll be there in a minute. Oh, It's funny, I have grappling hook stuff, but I just cannot use it up there. Miguel's not looking too hot. Why don't you go take 5? Oh, I think, you know what, I think, there we go, I was about to say, yeah. Okay, so clearly I've got to find more random outcrops and stuff. Oh, did I break a piece? Oh, I got him stuck, but that didn't really help too much for me. Probably a bunch of these. Yeah, there is. Don't know if Diablos can erupt from here. Sorta. Didn't get stuck. Angry little bastard. Come on, let's go. Wonder how repeatable that's going to be. Oh, one of the horns is already gone too. Perfect. Can't see shit. I want to stay on the tail, actually. was a close one. I could have taken a much bigger hit there. Miguel, what are you doing? I like how Miguel looks like he's just wandering around, just sitting there with a beer bottle in his hand. Oh, okay. Well, you're doing your best, Miguel. A little bit late, maybe. I think I got the other, no I didn't. Yeah, no I did. I did get the other horn. That at least. That free roar animation I recognize. I really wish I kept the Screamer. Well, I don't even know if I have another Screamer Pod or not. No, I don't. I think it's getting pretty weak, though. I think Diablos never really had a ton of HP. I think it was mostly just a big angry little bastard with that you bounce off of too much. I'm not liking this. Man, I don't know what this Castodon is doing right now that has changed the behavior of this Diablos, but oh yeah, sometimes it's funny how they sort of fake out. They sort of fake out into like sometimes they'll roar and sometimes they won't. And it's hard to tell sometimes if they're gonna roar, or they're just gonna do the low stamina kind of drooling stuff that they do. There's a tail cut. That makes things so much easier. You know what, if we're already really close to this thing... I like how an effective strategy for being blinded is just to scream. Valid dragon strats. It's funny how that just happens to be true. I guess if I was suddenly blinded, and I was in combat, I'd probably be screaming really angry too. I should have taken a face full of dragon there. Or wyvern, I guess. What? The teensy teensy little foot shot. Miguel, throw me another Vigor Wasp or whatever. No, I'm trying to be cheap here. Come on, Miguel, help me out. Too busy trying to ride out the last little bit of health of this Kestodon. There you go. Okay, alright, I'll be back in a minute. Let me grab, oh crap, is the tail... Did the tail these? No, it's here, okay. Pretty sure they last like forever. I don't think it's as unfortunate as they were in Freedom Unite, where you turn away for 2 seconds and the tail's gone. I did have another screamer pod. It's just, I really have to learn how to use the freaking radial menus. Like, I know how to configure them. I can't brain this, or whatever the other button is. That's, that, yeah. And I don't have time right now in the middle of the quest to I guess what I should do is, next time I'm in the inventory stuff, figuring out my next loadout, I should really just go ahead and do the work. Spend that so many minutes feeling like I'm not accomplishing anything. Fine. No, you don't. I didn't equip it. Okay. You just hit the Kestodon in the face with your tail stub. How rude. And the Kestodon was like so taken aback by that. Got stubbed. I don't know what Miguel was playing the horn for. I don't know what that's gonna even do. I just couldn't sneak between, and the Diablos is surprisingly good tracking. Didn't leave me. Its corpse is right there. Ah, crap. I literally just picked up the other pod. No hip check, douchebag. Crap. I'm not in a position to throw the screamer pod. Oh, okay, that's a thing. It can do a Kool-Aid Man on me. Throw it. Ah, you suck. Oh, I didn't have it equipped, right? Getting used to that relative to sonic bombs is tricky. The sonic bombs, you switch right to it and you throw it and you're good. The extra equip, I didn't do it quick enough, or didn't wait long enough. Sonic bombs having it to where you can just use it right away was a nice thing. Diablos, you were getting very inaccurate. Thank you, Hitbox. that is a... Okay. Alright. That's such a scary... Whoa, jeez. Okay, that's a super scary attack. Going all Kool-Aid Man on me. Yeah, there you go. That's what you get. Yeah, chop your stub. No, no. No, no, hold on. I'm about ready. You're gonna... I bet you're gonna charge. Yeah. No, you're just gonna give me the scoops. Scoops are fine. Tip check, not so much. Ah, stop. Did you see that late hit from that? Okay, I deserve that. Is it still there? No, it's gone. Alright. I guess I'll... trying to not waste as many potions. I'm running out. Well, alright. That attack is like... This is feeling like I'm fighting Vega in Street Fighter. It's like, alright, you're fighting on the stage with the chain link fence or whatever. Oh, is another herb? I need that. No, it's blast time. Okay. More rocks and shit I can throw. Die soon, so I don't have to worry about my lack of healing. Oh, okay. Oh, Slinger Torch! Wow, that sound sounded more human. Did you hear that? That last, like, tired roar? That was freaky. For a second I thought that was somebody screaming in the background. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Crap. Or whatever. Oh, shit. It's A. It's not X anymore, right? It's different. I didn't even realize it had raw meat on me. I just wanted to sharpen. When did I get raw meat? Oh, you know what it was? I probably grabbed it from I probably grabbed it when I reloaded my box earlier. When I did the loadout stuff. I bet the whichever loadout I had saved that was set to fight Legiana happens to have a bunch of random not just rations and shit and traps and bombs and stuff, but some raw meat. I don't know why I brought bounce bombs and stuff. I'm not even sure a pitfall trap would work against the Diablos. So I'll put one down and hope for the best. I think he just broke it. I think it's gone. Oh, you have to put your head down, you little lazy. Keep your head up. I want confidence so that I can go flash bomb you. Well, no. I think in this case, because I don't have the sharpness, I think I should use a bomb. I don't have the sharpness for a big, chunky headshot. Yeah, okay. There we go.
First Liberian says he wants to talk to the conqueror of the ecosystem. That's you.
This is the first monster where I've really needed to get. I guess it's still blue sharpness. Did they change it? I think it was like a what? Like orange, green, blue, purple, white, or something? Oh, another light crystal. Okay. Ooh, another one? Those have become common now, okay. Ah, I wanted to finish. It's fine. At least I got the nice extra cutscene with Miguel and the sausage. Miguel and the sausage. A story for the ages. Oh yeah, I remember this now, yeah. So some of the same... These are many of the same materials you would get from earlier Diablos, especially dash extracts and stuff. You've ascended to the apex and proved yourself against two super weak sauce monsters. Now you may know the secret of the dragon that carries a mountain of fire on its back. The dragon hovers on the brink of death. Why are you even up there? Can't you come down here? We could get you a stool or something to stand on. The dragon hovers on the brink of death, but the light of life is calling to it, drawing it away from its proper grave. It has wandered into the Everstream and lost its way. Now it stands poised to perish there, brimming with fiery, life-bringing energy. The Everstream connects every corner of this land like the veins of a beating heart. Should the dragon succumb to death there, its glut of energy will hurtle through those veins, setting them afire and searing the land to ash and scorched earth. That is the dragon's secret. That shall be this land's fate. Nature's course cannot be swayed. Okay, so they are setting up a proper, like, end of the world thing here.
Quiet down. Let's review our current situation. Thanks to the 5th Fleet's diligent efforts, we've learned a number of things. 1. That Zora Magdaros is heading for the Everstream. 2. That upon its death, it'll release the bioenergy it has stored. And 3. That the Everstream is connected to every corner of the new world. So, if Zora dies inside the Everstream, its bioenergy will blast us all to hell.
Now this is some stuff I don't quite remember. They never got super elaborate with sort of the world mechanics in Freedom Unite or even Try. Is this something that they're building up upon from the earlier games? where like these concepts existed of like bioenergy and Everstream stuff? Or is this something that they've added that's just completely new and they're just throwing it out there?
Commander, the Commission should make evacuation its first priority. I'll tell my sister to prepare her airship.
There's no time. We don't have any choice but to take down Zora Magdaros.
What? Blowing ourselves to oblivion is not what we're trying to do.
Hey, Helga.
Correct. And the whole reason we're here is to study the beast's role in the ecosystem. Not erase it from the ecosystem altogether.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
I think I might have an alternative. What if we tried to lure it away from the Everstream somehow?
Lure it away?
Yes, sir. I did a little digging, and the Everstream borders the ocean, right? So if we can lure Zora Magdaros out onto the open water...
We can mitigate the blast. And the bioenergy released would start a whole new ecosystem in the ocean. Life would go on.
Need I remind you, sir, that we're currently short on supplies from our attempt to capture it? And even if we had enough supplies, what kind of weapon could get that thing to change its course?
Greatsword?
Don't worry. I have a plan. A very big plan.
Is that what I think it is?
Ho ho! Now we're talking!
I don't... Oh, this old shit that's been sitting here for a while? Was that a cannon on the front? No. Maybe they're just...
Sure took your sweet time getting here. But we're happy you made it.
Oh, you know, that's what it's... Yeah, I've been looking at this thing before, yeah. It's because of, It's because, yeah, that dude they've been asking to get out of the sea for a while, yeah.
Happy to be here. I brought everything you'll need. Ballista, cannon rounds, and a literal boatload of supplies.
The only Hacha anything I'm familiar with is Hacha Mecha Fighter, which was one of the entrants in Den TF's La Khalees Cup, which was a big shmup score tournament that I participated in once, and then I realized that I don't like playing shmups for score. It was you played basically as a hamster in like a little biplane or something, or maybe guinea pig. I don't know.
Not to mention a little surprise. The guild supplied us with one hell of a ship. She's armed with the latest anti-Elder Dragon weapon, a Dragonator.
Do you remember what voice type I chose for my character? I don't remember, but I do remember that character creation is in the first file that I posted on YouTube, and it probably is still on Twitch. I doubt it's expired at this point. So if you want to know which voice I landed on, it's probably going to be there. Haven't we already seen a Dragonator in the... I guess I never got a chance to use it. There were like walls of stuff in the first like the Revine that we totally botched and didn't stop it at all. Which I'm confusing probably with the one in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, where Shen Moran or whatever it was, the giant tall ass crab thing, and Lao Shen Lung would just slowly pitter-patter through.
Excellent. Just the weapon we need to drive Zora Magdaros out to sea. Hunters, it's time. Complete your preparations with speed, and make your way to the Everstream. I'll explain the details on site. We can do this. We must do this. May the Sapphire Star light our way. Now, get moving.
It's time to see Zora Magdaros off. All of us.
Alright, where are we? Want to do one more thing.
New products in stock.
Well, I guess two more things. I want to see what else is on the list. Yeah, not much I really care about here. I'm waiting for what do they call it? This reaching sacks or whatever. Yeah, I figured as much, considering that they said it's there, but I'm fine being surprised as well. Like, I much prefer not to be spoiled on that stuff, even down to mechanics and stuff. So you don't have to tell me. I'll get there. Where's our body friend? Here's me not being able to read a map. After all the tree rings... Oh, I already read this, yeah. No, this is new. Never found any signs of the continent being razed to the ground. Whatever's happening right now, it's really bad, isn't it? You don't think so? Yeah. I only got just the 4? Yeah, okay. I guess it's gonna be 4 per quest, more or less. That's fine.